Bawal
Bawal
Umihi Dito.
Ditto.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
I'm Jonas and this is Anton, and we are half Korean and half Danish, and we live in Denmark. Right now we're in Korea.
Hello.
Hey.
It's DeAndre.
And Jason.
We live in Jacksonville, Florida. United States
Of America.
My name is Angela,
My name is Jillian.
and we're from Toronto, Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Isaac.
We're from the YouTube channel Trifate, and we live in Minnesota, the United States, but we'll be living in the Philippines in a couple weeks.
And we'll be vlogging the whole time.
Check out that channel, Trifate Lifestyle.
Hey guys, what's up? It's El. Welcome to our planet. And today, as you can tell, I'm not really at my usual spot. I was in Dubai just last week and I'm back in Abu Dhabi. We just visited my dad, who I haven't seen for about a year now, and it's just really great to be back. As to why I haven't been uploading the past 2 weeks, I'm basically taking a vacation that I really didn't have in a while. And basically for today's video, I've introduced our foreign friends to a couple of signs in the Philippines that may seem funny to them, but are pretty normal or usual to us Filipinos. A lot of them might find this confusing, but it's basically because of language differences, cultural differences, and maybe the lack of context. Hopefully, there are other signs that they can react to in the future as well, but as of the moment, I hope you guys enjoy this video.
Do not block sidewalks.
Sidewalks are for people.
Sidewalks are for people.
That is true.
That is surprising. I wouldn't have thought that.
Sidewalks are for people.
So why would y'all be telling me?
I mean, that makes sense. The chairman.
Yeah.
Basement floor.
What is it for?
People.
What is the sign for? Like cars? Do cars block people?
I guess so, yeah.
Well, in the country of Georgia, where we lived for 3 months, people would park their cars
Yes.
on the sidewalk. So maybe this means don't park your car
And
on
in
the sidewalk.
India, there's also a lot of people that would just park the motorbikes on the sidewalks as well.
I mean, the sign makes sense. People do need reminders that like sidewalks are for people, you know. And I like how this sign's like pink. I like that color. It's my favorite color.
We've seen that.
This
in
is just
places.
a really long way of saying don't park on the sidewalk.
Yeah, no parking.
Sidewalks in the Philippines are usually small. Street vendors, cars, or even large trucks block these sidewalks by accident. Oh,
Yeah.
nailed it.
It kind of sucks, you know, sometimes when you're walking and you just can't walk straight anymore because there's things in the way.
You have to walk into the streets.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes no
I just-
sense if you haven't been to the
I
Philippines.
just think it's funny how the top says Urbanidad and the bottom says chairman. Okay, so it's not just a warning for
people.
a bit more heavy people.
That's because people in the Philippines be.
Come to America.
That makes sense. I feel like Asia in general is like pretty crowded compared to like here. So I feel like they do need like reminders or like just like a warning.
I heard like the road situation in the Philippines is like a lot.
Yeah, it's like that in China too, like some areas.
Because a lot of times, I mean, it's not really a hassle, but that's because people in America don't really walk on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? Like, we are not eco-friendly. We take a car everywhere, even us.
Everywhere we go.
We take 2
Everywhere.
cars
And we live 7 minutes away from each other.
to the Ayala MRT Station.
Which way? Which way is it? It's both ways.
This way.
Points
Both ways. All the way. Going up, going down.
It's going like this. Which way? Which one?
Exactly. Both.
Does that mean you can go either way to get there?
Yeah, it must just be like equidistance or at least close enough to where it doesn't matter that much.
So this like just like a block in the middle of the road, and then you have to go
Yeah.
around it. It's the 2 different sides of the station on both sides of the street.
Oh yeah, sometimes, you know.
All streets leads to Ayala MRT Station. It must be a big station.
You may either take left or right to get to the train station.
So why would y'all say this way?
I feel like you don't need a sign for that.
I mean, you kind of do.
So what is this sign?
All right, nailed
We're
it.
nailing these so
We are
far.
so much better at signs than we are words.
The way of communicating that message is kind of whack or difficult. A bit confusing.
I'm assuming there are like 2 different entrances, like you can go like either way. So that's pretty helpful. And I also like how the arrows are pink. Good color choices.
10 out of 10.
Naya is a no Wang-Wang zone.
What the f is a Wang-Wang zone?
What? Yo, we're Wang-Wang. Our last names are both Wang.
When they say Wang-Wang, I'm thinking
Now, why would you think that? They
A
don't
wang.
even know.
A wang.
A wang. A chicken wang.
a dick wang. I got tears in my eyes.
You couldn't believe it.
Okay, I know Wang is like a slang for like penis.
Like, is this a bathroom?
Does this mean wear pants?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. You know, I don't want to see people's wang-wangs. Why is it plural? Wang-wang.
Wang-wang.
It's in quotations.
Wang-wang. Dancing? PDA?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I feel like this is like a slang thing that we don't get.
Wang-wang.
Please fall in line to avoid embarrassment.
Yes,
TV
sir.
monitored
Yes,
area.
sir.
Oh, we do not want that embarrassment, especially not as tourists. Is this one for tourists only? I don't think so.
Wang-Wang means siren in Filipino.
Okay. As soon as I read siren, I was like, does it make a wang wang sound? I'd be like, wang 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 wang. Is that it?
I mean, siren in Filipino? That's interesting.
It's not about wang-wangs?
It's about sirens. That's like possibly lowest guess I had for anything wang.
Why is it in a building?
I don't know.
Do people use wang-wangs in
They
buildings?
just whip out those air horns.
Wang wang means a siren.
Oh.
So like no like noise pollution. Oh, I learned a new word today. That's so fun.
Wang-wanging?
Wang wang. Wang wang.
Caution. Erection ongoing.
Always.
We love that. Road is temporarily closed for erection. You need a whole road for that?
Yeah.
Ooh!
Caution, erection ongoing. Wow, the road must be taking some very strong pills.
I mean,
That's a little TMI. What does that mean? Like, ooh?
Wow, dirty mind.
Or like an erection of a building or erecting a statue.
I don't like how you said an erection of a building.
That's what it means, putting something up or something like that.
Yeah, I would have to assume it's some sort of construction where they're building something or erecting something.
You could see this in the US sometimes.
Yeah.
Too.
Erections in the Philippines mean the same thing in other English-speaking countries.
But in this context, understood as something being built. Oh. I feel like if a foreigner sees that, that's like really funny.
Yeah. But like a lot of people in the Philippines do speak English too, right?
They have more context in different words, you know.
Yeah.
Something being built or constructed. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Nice.
Easy. Bawal
Bawal
Umihi
Umihi
Dito.
Ditto.
Bawal Umihi Dito. Oh, no urinating being here.
Oh, and then the scissor.
Is that
No,
a
no, no.
threat? Are they gonna cut it? It's we will cut your pee-pee if you do the pee here.
It's cut PP.
Oh.
The scissors are drawn so well.
Well, it means no urinating peeing here.
Oh wait, no urinating / peeing here. So that's what the sign says, and then they're gonna cut off the winker?
Don't be here. You will regret it.
What if you really gotta go and all of a sudden you start pulling down the pants and then all of a sudden some dude with the scissors comes out of the bush just...
It's like all the medieval times, like if you steal something,
You lose a limb.
the hands go in.
But this time it's your wang-wang.
Oh my god, I see these signs in China. Like when I go back to China, like they're like literally everywhere, like no urinating. 不要随地大小便.
Oh.
请不要
Wait,
随地
that's
大
so
小便.
funny. That's so funny.
I think it's like a common Asian thing.
Yeah.
No urinating or peeing here.
You'll hate that.
No.
Oh, you'll hate that.
I love to pee outside. It's my favorite pastime.
What do you think about the sign?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
I like how the scissor
Exactly.
is like bigger than
In the Philippines, while it is highly discouraged, some men urinate pee on the side of walls or gates on the sides of the streets. So it's very common to see a no urinating here sign in the country. But explain the scissor. Is it really a threat? Has it been done?
Okay.
All right,
So maybe
interesting.
that person with the scissors was just very angry. It happened a lot in that area.
Urinating in city streets doesn't happen that often here. We saw it in India a lot.
Yeah, that was interesting. And the only time we see it here is usually drunk people.
I feel like if no one is going there, why can't I pee here?
Because you can pee in the toilet. I know. What fun is that? You ain't never had no fun till you pee in the cup.
Goodbye.
I mean, I see that all the time, like
In China.
I mean, I was gonna say in Toronto.
In Toronto? Like peeing or the sign?
Yeah, people just peeing randomly.
Oh yeah. They're just like randos on the street.
That like don't like give a anymore about
Yeah.
like. I guess I'm like less surprised about this one.
Because you've seen it before.
Yeah. Have
But-
you seen it before?
No. But they need it here.
Bawal
Tumawid.
May
Namatay.
Not
Dito.
No crossing. Someone has already died.
Sorry, was I not supposed to laugh?
Someone has already died crossing here. Oh my goodness. It's so straightforward. I don't know. Someone has already died.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, I mean, that kind of seems self-explanatory. They're
Yeah,
like, do you want to die?
It's one of those where it's just, yeah, so that definitely would warn you against it. And there's just a fence in the way, too.
I don't know. Is somebody going to try to climb that fence?
It would be much more inconvenient.
I mean, it's just got to mean don't go here because people have died.
Yeah.
Wait, that's such like a big sign. There's like the lines for crossing, no?
Yeah, exactly. They should like cover it up if they don't.
It's a test. The jaywalking is very common. Well, I think it's common here.
Yeah.
A way to make them cross on the right path is by letting them know the dangers that have happened in that area. Oh yeah, just fear. Then they will do what you want them to do.
I mean, that's a very like straightforward, blunt sign. But I think it'll work. I'll make you like double think before jaywalking.
So you mean to tell me, certainly if I put that, that's gonna make me turn around?
I was just about to say, it seems a little redundant. But y'all be safe. Do not jaywalk. I don't jaywalk.
You're lying, Hank, and his booty stink. Because he's sure to
I don't walk at all.
That's not walking.
But this is walking.
What are your thoughts on the signs that you've just seen? Does your country have any similar signs that may seem funny for foreigners who visit?
They're very like blunt. Oh, the ones
In
in
the
like
Philippines,
yeah,
right?
and like straightforward, like big.
I like that.
Yeah, lots of words. My favorite one's a scissor.
More pictures, please.
Which one was your favorite one?
I like the thing next to the scissors.
Oh.
Am I allowed to say that on camera?
Erection ongoing. Alright, since we have like a lot of animals here in Canada, so there are a lot of like signs that have like animals in it, like mooses,
And like coyotes.
coyotes.
Often.
Yeah, just to like
deer.
remind people
Yeah.
that like they are like animals that you should be aware of.
It's always in the middle of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, caution. And then it's like some big animal.
Y'all are very blunt in the
Very.
Philippines. But you're keeping it real.
Yeah,
And that's what it's about.
that's what needs to happen in the United States.
We like to lie.
And keep it fake.
Does your country have any similar signs? I mean, the drive safely sign is similar to the someone has already died here sign. We don't have a no urinating
You
sign.
piss outside here and you going to jail.
Yeah, that's true. It's like indecent exposure. Erection ongoing.
I think it definitely makes sense when you hear about them and like when it's explained, but like still, it makes sense in like in a
It
sense.
adds a funny
Twist.
a twist. But
Yeah.
the question is, if it's taken seriously, you might
Everybody
not
has no pee-pee.
no pee-pee.
No pee-pee left.
How
No
child
pee-pee.
can get born without
No pee.
the pee-pee? No one knows. Maybe in the
No,
Philippines,
nobody
they know.
tried it. Nobody tried it yet.
The only fun thing about Korean signs is the confusing element. Like in Denmark, we have a button on the sign where you press it. Because if you don't press it, the lights won't switch and like the cars can just keep passing. But in Korea, if you press the button,
Guidance
it's just a
for-
guidance voice
people,
that
blind people.
blind people.
Some are spelled self-explanatory.
There was a lot more funny ones than you'd see in the U.S.
I don't think
Yeah.
anyone in the U.S. would be like, if you pee here, I'm going to cut off your winky. Your Wang-Wang, as some would say.
The funniest sign we see in the U.S. is road work ahead.
I sure hope it does. Hopefully,
That's only because of the meme, too.
oh yeah, really interesting. We're going to be seeing those pretty soon. I hope to see this one, and then you can attempt to do it and see if it actually happens.
Yeah, we will be the Mythbusters of the Philippines. We'll put it in our vlog if we ever see that.